In the mortal realms, hunger comes, not as whispers, but as thunder. From the frozen wastes march the Ogre Mawtribes, an army of iron guts, towering killers, iron in hand. The great maw demands its feast. Their butcher calls the slaughter, and the world answers with screams. But beneath them, something stirs. From nightmare pits crawl the creations of the Skaven. Twisted flesh, endless claws, living weapons. Hellpit abominations unleashed, driven by Thanquol, prophet of ruin, harbinger of the end. Hunger versus madness, brutal strength against unstoppable horror. Can raw savagery crush the skittering tide, or will nightmare flesh consume all in its path? This is Age of Sigmar. Roiling Roots. Each player scores victory points at the end of each of their turns as follows. Score 5 victory points if you control at least one objective. Score 3 victory points if you control any pairs of objectives. Score 2 victory points if you control more objectives than your opponent. If you are the underdog, you must use the Tangling Tendrils ability. Once per battle round, start of battle round, declare. Pick a pair of objectives to be the targets. For the rest of the battle round, units, friendly and enemy, have strike last whilst they are contesting either target objective. Fight well, my warriors.
Welcome to WGTV. It's a wonderful evening, and we're going to give you a fantastic game of Age of Sigmar tonight. 2,000 points from the General's Handbook. And tonight, I'm bringing Glenn.
Hello.
Say hello, Glenn. There we go. Now, Glenn is going to face me with his...
Hellpits.
Yeah, not rats, just Hellpits. That's it. He's just bringing the hell and the pit. That's it. That's all you're doing, isn't it?
Always.
Always, that's what he's doing to me. Well, and for his delight and my hunger, hopefully I'm going to eat those Hellpits, is I'm bringing the ogres. That's right, Ogre Mawtribes, you're going to get in my belly. I'm going to eat him. I'm famished. I can't wait for him. He's going to be a delicious kebab. A rat kebab.
Rat kebab?
Yeah, rat kebab. That's what I'm going to take. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to taste lovely. But we must say, whilst we're here, don't laugh at us too much. We're not that crazy. Well, we are. Yes, we are. But what the heck? You're watching. It's not my fault. But yes, let's say thank you to our sponsors. So we're going to thank warbay.shop.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And we're going to thank Just Rolling Sixes as well. Don't forget to check out either of their websites. Please go on, have a look. Got wonderful loads of gadgets, dice, everything. All right, give them a shot, okay? Now, tonight, what's the scenario?
We are playing Roiling Roots.
Roiling Roots, there you go. Six objectives. Going to be fantastic, okay? And I'm going to be a 1-drop. And
I'm
you're
a
going to be a
2-drop.
2-drop. So, I got the choice. And I think, dear viewers, we're going to watch me go first.
Interesting.
See you at the end. Welcome to Mawtribes turn 1. Here we go. So, we've got the big feast, and we're going to marching up, and we're going to eat them all up. Well, not just yet. Didn't quite go that quickly. So, we've got Shrek here at the back. He decided, he was shouting out the command before we got anywhere else, that we were actually putting 3 pieces of gold onto Glenn's army. So, Glenn decided that we'd put 1 on this Hellpit, 1 on this Hellpit, and 1 on Thanquol. So now knowing our target, the old Shrek, he thought, right, let's cast an incarnate, because I've got +1 to cast, being the tribe that I'm in. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh dear, noticing a little pattern here. But we thought it's okay, it's alright. We've got a second spell whilst the pot is full, and we're in range of it. So we cast, actually, Blood Feast. So we've got an extra attack on this unit here of Iron Guts until the beginning of our next turn. So, you never know, that could be handy if Glenn decides to double me.
Wait and see.
Wait and see, yeah. But in the meantime, we have a little bit of caution because obviously these Aratzes is quick. So we little tiptoed onto this objective. We brought our lines around, gone onto here, kept all the Iron Guts wholly within 12 of Shrek, so therefore he can keep the run and charge on, and he also can cast any spells he needs to. And we were quite happy with that, so that we've ended up just tiptoeing on, like I say, scoring more, so the first of Wrathful cycles, but unfortunately we don't have a pair yet, because we've got the greens and we've got the reds. It's not possible really yet without putting ourselves in a stupid position, so therefore we took 7 for our primary, and we took 5 for the first of Wrathful cycles, controlling more. You, in your turn, you didn't redeploy. You tried to put out...
Tried to magically intervene.
But in vain.
Failed.
Nothing really happened. So, not much interruption. So, let's see what those little rats can do in their turn 1.
Skaven turn 1. Didn't go as well as I planned. Thankful and the Grey Seer flopped on 2 spells, which I could have done with getting off. Thankful did get the little bell out, so he did succeed on summit.
Yeah, I didn't manage to stop that, did I?
No.
No, that's it. Then?
Unfortunately though, good old Ogres.
I went, Incarnates! Straight out, boom. Out comes the Incarnate. Boom.
So, movement phase, everything moved up.
Did you not get your extra attacks and things first?
Molder went off.
Yeah.
So, 3 of the Hellpits got an extra attack each.
That one.
That one.
Big one.
And the big, we'll cover that in a second.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah.
So, moved up a little, across the board, claimed 3 objectives. Nice and easy. 2, 3. And I thought I'd be a bit greedy, go for the 4th. So, Brood Terror shot in, chipped away a few of the Iron Guts.
Well, you managed to shoot in here, didn't you? Because I put the Incarnate here.
Yeah.
And then your Hellpit got in.
Yeah.
But then you threw across the extra
attack.
Not extra +1 to hit.
+1 to hit.
From the soggy Brood Horror.
Yeah.
And then he cheekily, ladies and gentlemen, just piled round, but then accidentally engaged 1, accidentally engaged 2 of the units of Iron Guts. Naughty.
But they didn't have to do out, did they?
No, we got eaten.
They got munched.
Absolutely munched, but Mr. Very, very angry Incarnate, because you ignored him and used him as like a sort of like slingshot, just one-shotted the Hellpit.
Yep.
Just went, boop, and there was no getting back up, no nothing.
Nope.
It was just sayonara. Which, unfortunately,
only gives me 5 points.
Because
I only score 1 objective. Because I don't hold a pair, I don't hold more. And no tactics.
No, so let's see if you do that dastardly double turn on me.
Yes.
Here we go, where are we going to go? Here?
Yeah.
Right here. Oh, one
I am going to double it.
You're going to double it? Of course he is, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Skaven turn 2. Didn't go as well as planned.
It went brilliantly.
Well, Tranquil got the lightning vortex off.
Did.
Right in the middle. Slowed things down a little. Did what I needed it to do. He also got strike blast onto these iron guts, just to sort of a bit of a counter, just to hold that back.
He did.
Mulder went off on 2 of them. One of them, he sort of scratched himself and hurt himself,
didn't he?
But from there, we moved forward.
Well, I tried to rally.
Well, yeah.
I did rally a little bit. I did rally here on this unit. We'll come back onto that, but I did get didn't get an extra ogre back, but I got a few wounds back over there, and then straight into your movement.
Straight into my movement. So the Hellpit came through the gap in between the gnaw hole. Didn't really get anywhere that I needed it to, but it sort of starts the charge. The Brood Terror came through the gnaw hole.
Pop, pop.
Just within range of the Gluttons.
They were here.
So
yeah.
And the Brood Terror skirted around just so it was in range of the iron guts.
That's it.
But also within range of sort of try buff things if possible, but that failed.
These fellas appeared.
The Storm Fiends tunnelled through the ground, just shooting up, just to try to protect the midboard.
And there was a Hellpit about here, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a Hellpit skirting around the middle, but yeah, that didn't last long.
Because I then redeployed the Gluttons. I took a step back.
Yep.
Here. I rolled a 5, but because I was within 6 inches of the lightning, my run was reduced by 2. So I only moved back 3, which was key. Because then you started to shoot me here.
Yep.
Lost 1 there. And then you shot everything I'd rallied.
Yep.
You shot there, didn't you?
And did a little bit more.
Did a bit more, yeah. So putting all my hard work to shame. And then it was charge time.
Charge time. So Hellpit charged into the Gluttons. Nice on a 8.
8, wasn't it? Yeah, straight in.
Straight in.
But avoiding the iron guts at the time, they were just here. Guts. Yeah, And then
Brood Terror charged into the Incarnate.
Got like a massive 11, didn't he?
Got an 11, but couldn't squeeze through the gap onto the strike last group.
No, so he got here.
And then the Ogres decided to counter charge, didn't they?
Yes, we did. I went, I'm not having that. I'm so close. And so I went, wah! And we smacked straight into the Hellpit there. Caused a couple of wounds on the impact. Mortals. That's it, on the impact. And then stood ready, axe in hand, ready to make barbecue. And then
the Hellpit rampaged, chipped away a little bit more, and then Hellpit went hell for leather and halved them.
Went down to 6. We're like, oh no! We went, it's all right. We're not having that. Shish kebab, and the Hellpit unceremoniously just fell over
and just went
and went rolled a 2 and didn't come back. Didn't do any wounds. Did nothing. Just died.
Yeah.
So for then you moved into the Hellpit. The
Incarnate.
Brood Terror on Incarnate. Yeah, my Incarnate had a few wounds on you.
I just healed 1 back, but like I say, the Incarnate's now down to 9 wounds.
It's taken 9. It's got 3 left. But I think it's sort of doing its job. But so, how did we feel about a double turn there?
Pushed up well, but again, I lost a lot where I could have made some ground. So,
scoring.
Only scored 5 because I still don't hold 2 to get that extra.
More than me, and you didn't. Yeah.
So, and because I doubled, no tactics. So, handing over to Ogres, turn 2.
Barbecue time. Ogres, turn 2. Rah. Well, I promised you a barbecue, lads, and boys, we've been eating. Oh, we were so hungry. I was famished, but fortunately, I've got Deliveroo now, and he's just delivered me a load of Hellpits. and they were very tasty. But anyway, hero phase. I thought, if I'm really hungry, I'm going to need some extra attacks. So, Shrek here, he popped the extra attacks onto this unit of iron guts, which were stood right in front of him. And we were very happy about that, because Thankful just allowed it. Well, I say just allowed it, couldn't stop it. Thankful didn't do anything in return. We popped the pot, though. We emptied it, swallowed it all down, and healed one wound here, and healed one wound on the gluttons here. I was like, okay, but we're hungry anyway. We'll go get some food across the road. So Glenn didn't put anything else out in the hero phase apart from 3 core steps ahead. He moved his Storm Fiends to come jump over on this objective, which we thought, well, that's very nice of him, because we're feeling a bit peckish, and it's getting things closer to us now, so that's really good. Obviously, we had a Brood Terror tied up with the Incarnate, so we thought that was very nice. So we basically moved the pack of iron guts up here just to have a little sniff. We left these boys here. We moved the iron guts here. Oh, good point. Retrace. Thankful decided that he was going to put strike last on this unit of iron guts right here, which was rather naughty. So we did do that. We had strike last on these boys, and then we moved up here thinking we'll have a look at Thankful and we'll have a look at the Brood Terror. Meanwhile, the Gluttons, they moved up thinking, oh, we'll have a look at these Storm Fiends here. They look rather tasty. And then we just charged all the way into everything. And we did. Although, not before Thankful had decided that he was going to pop a 5-inch redeploy, which is really, really, really naughty when I'm this hungry. So it's all right, we did a 10-inch charge. So we went thundering in. We impacted here into the Brood Terror. We did about a wound, I think. Might have done a wound or two. Over here, no, because Thankful went, here's a daffodil! And we went, oh, it's got me a daffodil! Oh, that's nice! And we didn't do any impact hits. And we're striking last, so we started to lick our shoes and wait.
But Thankful in return rampaged.
He did!
He slapped him.
Absolutely!
2d3. So, chewed off 5 wounds.
5 wounds, just like that. Which was very, really naughty when we were on strike last. So once he finished with that, we went, I'll tell you what then, we're going to eat twice. I mean, fight twice. And we did. We decided to, which might actually be pivotal. Meanwhile, over here, the Gluttons went, we'll go into here and we'll do our impact. No, we didn't do any impact hits on the Storm Fiends. It was like, disappointing. Never mind. So we strike last over here, and a rather tied up Brood Terror. We thought, we're a bit naked here. We'll go with the Gluttons first into the Storm Fiends. Now, there was a magical bell here, meaning that we had wounding on 3s, which, as it turns out, might have been the only thing that kept those Storm Fiends there, because those boys were very, very hungry, and they tore into the Storm Fiends, leaving them with just 2 wounds left and a bell. In return, the bell hit back, and the Storm Fiends hit back, dropping 1 ogre and carrying a wound over. Meanwhile, over here, Glenn started thinking about hitting the Incarnate.
I decided not.
Very, very sensible, dear viewers. Why hit something that costs no points when there's iron guts with extra attacks on them? So he launched into the iron guts, dropped 3 of them. He did a brilliant job. And then, well, you can see he's not here anymore, so we'll move on from that anyway. It was tasty. And then, over here, the piece de resistance, the T-bone steak of the army. Hit me. Hit me hard. Or tried to.
Tried to.
Did a bit.
His very best.
That's it. So I'm missing 3 iron guts, as you can see. But we went up with our first round of attacks, took the bib in, and just went, nom 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 nom.
30 wounds.
30 wounds. Glenn was looking very, very scared. 30 wounds, and he picked up his dice and went, I don't know what's the point of this, and then rolled, and turns out there was a point, because it left him with 1 wound left. And Glenn was very, very happy, till I went, seconds. And then went, nom, and he just went, you know what, forget it, and removed it. So, dear Glutton fans, that was actually quite good. We actually liked that. I'm quite full now. I could do with a little sleep. We don't mind if the game stops there, right? No? No. Yeah. But anyway, so score-wise, I've got these matching pair. Look at that. What do you get for a pair in this game? Get an extra 3 points. Excellent. And then we have more than our opponent. So there's another 2 points. So that taking us then to primary right up to 10. So therefore, but that was the 10, but because we were the underdog and Glenn was a naughty, naughty boy and doubled me. Therefore, I fought twice. So I get an extra 5 points. And also, Thankful was carrying this gold. So I got that as well. There's 20 points. So taking this, as you saw, to 32 points. So 32 plays 10 at the moment. I'm quite stuffed. But I am ready to see who's going to take the next one. Oh! I'm ready for my dessert. I am so full, but I'm going to keep eating because I love it. I love it. So, hero phase. I thought, right, what am I going to do now? Well, you know that extra attack thing? Yeah, I'm going to do that again. So, put that on the Iron Guts near Shrek, put that on them. I'll get them lots of attacks. Let's get them in. But we're miles away. Don't worry, dear viewers, I have a plan. Meantime, that was the end of my hero phase, so Glenn decided that he was going to try and put Strike Last on me. And he went, magically intervened, and he got it off. And Shrek went, no, don't like that, don't like what you did there. So he stopped that. So the Grey Seer went, right, 3 core steps ahead, let's squirt the Musk of Fear and run round the corner. Which he did. It was all right, fair enough. Run, my little rat, run. But I will catch you. So effectively, threw the kitchen sink at him, just moved it all across the. When you're within 12 inches of the butcher, you can get run and charge. So we popped an auto run with the Iron Guts. You obviously get +2 to run. So then all of a sudden we're moving 6 movement +8. So we've got a 14-inch move. Wallop, got us to here, popped a lovely charge, whopped around onto the Storm Fiends, Incarnate hit in. The Iron Guts hit into the other Hellpit up here. Glenn went, I'm not having that. Not having that, Alison. There we go. In he goes in with his Hellpit and whops into here. We went straight into combat, and Glenn went, whoa, what? He said, well, on the objectives, anyone contesting is Strike Last. I was like, all right. Right, well, this is striking last then. All right, better go over here then. So went over here. And hit the Hellpit. Now, dear viewers who don't know Glenn, when I normally play Glenn, his Hellpits just get back up. Every single time I play him, they just go, yeah, that was really funny, mate, and get up and hit me. Every single one of them has rolled a 2 or a 3. And this was the highest you rolled, wasn't it, for those two going down? Both of the Hellpits went down. They rolled a 3, did like a wound. This one I don't even think rolled to do the wounds, did it? It was meant to do on flopped. 2 ups, flopped, didn't do anything, fell over. Both Hellpits fell over. The Incarnate smashed into the Grey Seer, and the Storm Fiend here dropped the Grey Seer, and the Storm Fiend dropped another Glutton. 2 Gluttons, sorry, yeah, because we had the wounds on there as well, and then but then they hit the Storm Fiend back. So at the moment, there's a rather lonely, soggy looking Brood Terror there, and of course we do wonder how his Hellpit got here. You countercharged, didn't you? I countercharged. You thought, what the heck? I'm just going to go in. I'm going to go in and see what we can make of it. But yeah, I'm absolutely stuffed, and. I think so is Glenn. Yeah. Glenn's turn 3?
Turn 3.
Turn 3? I'll see how that goes.
Rats turn 3 with very little on the board, just a lonely brood terror. He got the moulder off, so he got the extra attack, which was a bit of a bonus. So down here, he skirted around, tried to get in range of Shrek. So what did Shrek do?
Redeployed, but not far enough. Not far
still
enough.
in range.
Yeah.
But the brood terror only got 4 shots. He only rolled 2 to hit. He only hit with 1
And caused
2 damage.
2 damage.
Not enough to try and get rid of him and the incarnate. So I decided not to charge. But the Iron Guts were in range of a Gnorhole. They had to hit it.
I didn't want to hit it because, dear viewers, if I'd cripple this one, he could suddenly pop one up down in my backfield. But Glenn can't even buy luck. I had 9 attacks, hitting on 4s by 2s, Ren 2. I managed to only hit twice. So all Glenn had to do is not save one of them.
And I saved it on a 6.
So I only caused 3 wounds. So the hole is still there.
But with 1 remaining CP, half a unit of Storm Fiends come back. I've got a bit more on the table.
Hurrah! Look at that, 100% more units. Look at that. But that gave you this objective.
Which I already held.
Tactics? Nope. So that takes us up to an extra 5 points, taking us to 15. So a little roll off here in the centre. Here we go. Oh, dice are very well. I've got a 5. What you got? A 3.
But
so
I have more drops.
You did. So he's going to have another go. Here we go. Oh.
No.
Oh. Can I have an aperitif? Ogre, turn 4. The feast continues. So, Glenn very kindly started bringing me more things back. Thank you very much. But now we had to concentrate on our tactics. We had some gold left over from a previous turn that we know was kicking in this turn because we'd killed the Hellpit abomination that was carrying it in the turn when we doubled, so we couldn't have it then, so we're having to wait. We had gold waiting, so we knew that was kicking in. So we only had the final one of Wrathful Cycles, which was the 4 quarters, but if we're on an objective, if we control an objective, sorry, it cannot be contested by the enemy. So we thought, okay, Shrek's just going to back it up a little bit, take this quarter. We'll have the guys here just side across to take that quarter. Oh, we did of course put on the extra attacks to these Iron Guts, so they could go have a little munch on a brood horror. And then they went to surround him in the woods. Glutton stayed here. Incarnate moved up slightly, and the Iron Guts moved up slightly to our new fine course. So, Glenn decided to redeploy, yeah, with the Storm Fiends, and got a good 4, didn't we?
Got 4 inch.
Moved all the way back. So yeah, so you got 4 inch all the way back there, and then we went, so covering fire-wise.
Did 1 damage.
To the Iron Guts before we came in to attack them. But then we successfully charged with the Iron Guts here into the Brood Horror. We got a ridiculous 12-inch charge with the Incarnate, which Glenn just loved, didn't you, Glenn?
Always.
Your face was just an absolute picture.
Yeah.
It was you just smiled. Every
all you can do.
Every inch was a smile. But so we threw him in, and the Iron Guts didn't quite get the charge they wanted, but they thought, oh, there's a hole there, we'll just go attack that. We'll jump on top of that and hopefully pile around. Now, I couldn't take the risk here at this point of thinking I'm going to let a brood horror strike first. So let's chop it down now. So we did. So we did the all-out attack, and we made mincemeat of the brood horror. Unfortunately, this then allowed Glenn to use his Storm Fiends to pile around the Incarnate out of the range of these guys, because they weren't quite in combat, out of the way, and then kill the Incarnate, which then meant if I piled round, I could get maybe one guy in, but if I don't kill them, then that would ruin the battle tactic because they'd still be contesting this objective. So I just left them there, destroyed the whole, and quite happy with just taking the quarters, got the extra 5 points, bagged the gold, got the primaries, got the extra 20 points, taking it to 62, and now we get to play Chase the Storm Fiends.
What little's left?
Yes. Skaven, turn 4.
Well, what little can do, I didn't do. Start of turn 4 for Skaven. Storm Fiends. They tried to get the Molder off. They hurt themselves. It just sums up. So, movement phase. Oh, wait a second, what happened here? They tried a rally.
I tried to rally. I got a wound back. I got one back. I got one wound back on track. I got one wound back out of 6 dice.
So
Can't roll 4s all the time.
no movement. Storm Fiends decided.
They went from here. They went through here. And now you had an easy option of just going on there and claiming, taking that off me and getting the 5 points. Glenn doesn't do easy options. So he thought, for glory, land here and get the charge to those iron guts just there. But I redeployed, didn't I, Glenn?
Yes, you did. If you didn't redeploy, I'd be in combat.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's the way dice roll.
That's it. So that was effectively the end of the turn,
End
wasn't
of the
it?
turn.
Yeah.
5 points.
5 point, which takes it to 62, plays 20 at the moment. So of course we just have a little roll here. Oh. 2 all. I think I'll take it. Should we? Did you want to go to conclusion?
Let's go conclusion.
Yeah. Well, that was. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That was. Oh, that was rough. That was. Oh. I was really hungry. That's all I'm going to say. I was really hungry.
Adam has a tendency not to like my Hellpits.
I hate those Hellpits. I really do hate those Hellpits. They always get up. I know you're going to say no, they don't, because I watched every single one of them not get up even once. But I put all my energy. I made sure everything was going to fight twice, or I made sure that I had units nearby, just in case you decided even to sniff about getting up. No, absolutely no chance. Like I said, at the beginning of the game, when you'd initially gone in, you'd used the Hellpit, not the Hellpit, sorry. When you used the Incarnate to kind of slingshot round, hit into the Iron Guts, 6 were gone. I thought, oh, I can't keep doing this. But then he just fell over. I wonder if the others would do that. And your double wasn't that effective.
Double wasn't effective.
Whereas I think mine was very effective. There was a lot of meat, even though I'm infantry and you were just ripping through my armour so it didn't matter. There was just so much meat.
Just too much health.
Too much health. And then and when they hit back, they hit.
Hit hard.
There was a lot of damage going in. It really was. It was. Have you got a model of the match? Unit of the match?
Not one of mine.
Have I got one? I might give it to the Incarnate.
Yeah, Incarnate all the way through.
Because he like started over here, took a charge, dropped a Hellpit, moved over, helped drop tie up a Hellpit, tie up a Brood Horror, moved across, killed a Grey Seer, and finally jumped on the Storm Fiends. The second wave of Storm Fiends finally died to them, but what a boy, made it all the way through, but being cheered on all the way by the boys. Oh, they loved him. He was great.
Yeah.
It was like, it was just, I really did think, I wasn't sure because of your ability to rip through infantry. I thought, you just come storming in, lots of Hellpits, just rip my face off. But yeah, it turns out that when you hit them properly, they stay down.
That volume and hard hitting, there's not much I can do.
Not a lot, it turns out. No, and it turns out if I don't want to hit even a hole, I don't have to.
No.
It really was quite brutal, but very, very brutal. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I know I had a lot of fun. That was
you
really. Honestly, mate, I couldn't eat another thing. Well. No, I couldn't possibly. Show me a steak. That was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. The fighting twice, so just it was a key moment just to topple Thankwald,
Definitely.
and I do think the real key moment was that double flicking, the double back on you,
the double flick back on me,
and then just
the sheer volume of hits and that I couldn't manage and couldn't ward against. I had no wards on my Hellpits. My Moulder didn't come off.
Or if your Moulder said no, it either wounded you or you got maybe an extra attack, but you didn't get any ward saves. And then when you were hoping to get back up, it didn't happen. So really, the dice were tonight saying, no, absolutely no chance. We're not letting you play this one, Glenn. Hopefully, though, Glenn will have a little bit more luck this weekend at the tournament. Hopefully, fingers crossed, look out for that report. And we'll see how the tournament goes for him. But don't forget that you can also come along to any of those events. Don't forget to check out the website. But if you don't, then make sure you watch us again, hopefully, like I say. And until next time, bye.